What I'm gonna do is make you a warm tomato crisp, and you've probably never seen how this was made. So I'm gonna show you. Get grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, and you wanna put about 3/4 of them in there. What we wanna do is go ahead and get our food processor. We're gonna put 2 pieces of whole wheat bread, about 3 tablespoons of shredded Parmesan cheese, fresh thyme, and all you do is take it right down the stem. You don't want to use the stem. It gets a little bit chopped up in there, like so. You see how nice that is? Put it right over the tomatoes, and we're gonna show you how good that's gonna come out. I'm gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees. And you want to keep it in the oven till you see getting nice and brown on the top, and then you're gonna see your tomatoes getting nice and warm. So keep it in there, like I said, till you see it. It all depends how hot your oven is. Some, you know, it varies. So many ovens are there's certain degrees. So you want to keep it at 400 degrees, and that's how long you want to put it in there for. Mamma mia, the aromas coming from that is outstanding. And how healthy a dish this is for you. Now what I want to do is put in maybe about 6 to 8 ounces of heavy cream. We want to get that boiling. Once it gets boiling, that's when we're going to add our grated Parmesan cheese. Because it's such a large pan, it's going to take a little longer to boil. And I'm just going to watch this a while, because if you're looking at that saute pan, you don't see any of the cream boiling, just a little bit of it. And you want that to completely start boiling. When that starts to boil, that roux, that butter, flour that you put in there is gonna start to work, and it's gonna start thickening up that sauce.
I'm Isabella Saldello, and this is Ciao Bella. And now we're gonna wrap up, literally wrap up, all of our recipes and show how to package them so it looks like you spent $1 million on these DIY gifts. We're gonna go ahead and remove our nuts from the oven. Oh, they're nice and toasty warm. You can see they have a wonderful shine on them. And literally, as they're warm, I'm going to pop them into a container. I'm a big fan, whoo, that's toasty. I'm a big fan of the dollar store, and you can find some really wonderful ways to package all of these recipes so they look like you spend a ton of time on them. So go ahead and shovel them in there. I have some already done over here so you can see. All I did was take a little to and from label, pop it on here, and there's your nuts, all ready to go. You can package them, as I did, with a 6-pack, a little wonderful bottle opener, and a decoration. And here's a really inexpensive gift that you can make for someone. Just like that, easy peasy, and you spend a little bit of time and a little bit of money to make that.
Welcome back to Holiday Cooking, and we're going to entertain you with some more fine recipes. We've got the apples sauteing quite well now. These apples were put in with just 2 tablespoons of butter. There were 6 apples. The variety at this time of year, there's lots. Anything with the word crisp in it works out well. But here's the secret ingredient. Red Hots. When we were kids, a handful of these meant a lot. So this is just apple, butter, tablespoon or 2, handful, maybe a little bit more Red Hots, and let it cook for another 5 minutes, and you're going to have excellent, excellent applesauce.
There's something about the Red Hots.
The color.
It makes this pretty pink color, and it just gives the perfect amount of sweetness and the perfect amount of a spice. I don't know what it is, but it's wonderful. And we someone taught it to KK, our daughter, when
It was in
she
a
was
children's
a little girl.
cookbook recipe
And
thing.
we've been doing it ever since, and kids love to do it. It's a wonderful project to do with children. It's a wonderful
On a rainy day, if a kid's bored, 4 apples and some Red Hots.
Red Hots. Let them stir it. Let them add the candy. It's really a fun activity.
That looks as good as it looks. And we
beautiful.
saw a sign the other day, and it said, if you don't like bacon, you're wrong. Which is pretty funny. But this is a good-looking quiche. We can have some. The applesauce is done.
We also like to always say that we eat with our eyes. If you make something look delicious and you serve it either very hot or very cold, you're more than halfway there.
Hot food hot, cold food cold.
It's just not that hard.
And put it on a hot plate.
For instance, our beans, they're shiny, they're lovely, they're fresh looking, they're tied with that beautiful lemon zest. It makes you want to enjoy them. It's just
That's a nice individual portion.
Taking a little extra moment to have some fresh sage, which I found in the garden. The holly came from my eye doctor's bush
today.
this morning. I was there this morning. I saw it. I said, "Oh, may I take a sprig?" Keep your eyes open. Look around.
Hot or laurel leaves work well. You
Yes,
use
the
a lot of that.
rhododendron leaves that we all have in our yard are wonderful to tuck here and tuck there.